you know how to create a top 15 or top 20 data. So now let's say again, if you'll ask me, I don't like this option, like creating a chart, fixing a number, because whenever this chart or data gets updated, it will always show only 15. But let's say if we provide user the freedom to select this number, if I create this chart instead of top 15, if I create it a top N sales, don't you think it will have more freedom or more option for the users to view the data? Let's say I want to give user a facility or an option to select this N number, and my chart should get updated according to the user selection. Understand what I'm saying? So now understand the requirement like this. Let's say you are the user and you don't know Tableau, right? Now I have created this as top 10. I shared the dashboard to you. Now you want to see top 15. So how you will see it? You don't know to operate Tableau. You don't know how to edit it and how to change it to top 15, right? So there is a limitation, right? If I fix this, say value to any certain number, but if I give you the option like a box kind of thing, something like a filter, you see filter, right? Update the number. If you want to say 15, just enter the number 15 and this chart will show you top 15. If you say 20, it will get updated according to that. So right now what I'm pointing out is on the number of records, like number of top values. If I say top 10, then it will be fixed. But if I say top N, that means N can be any number, right? N value can be any
Yes,
number.
sir.
So for example, Saurav, if Saurav opens this dashboard and he wants to view top 15 sale, what I want is Saurav just enter a 15 number, this type a number 15, and this chart should get updated. Instead of top 10, it should show me top 15. Let's say now Vineet opens this dashboard and he wants to view top 20. He just enter a number and the dashboard should get updated according to that. Mayank wants to see top 30. So he will enter that his desired number and your value should the top get updated according to the selected number. Understand? Right now, let's say the same scenario. If I want to see it, let's say if I want to see top 10. So I have to go here, right? And I have to use this value, change this value,
Okay.
and then click on OK. Then this will change. Now, other user wants to see top 15. Then again, I have to go over here and do this and change it over here, top 15. And I have to click OK. Now it will change to top 15. Now again, if user wants to see top 20, again he has to go to top and then change this to 20 and click on OK. Now, this is the process, right? But the problem in this process is that user is not aware of this function, that how he will go to edit, filter, and do all these things. So what we can do, whenever you get a requirement where this type of condition is mentioned, where you have to give user the freedom to select his desired output, then that particular requirement is achieved with the help of parameters. Now, what is parameter? You can understand parameter in very simple way, that parameters are like a blank box. It's just for your understanding. It's not a definition. It's not the book's definition. It's just for your understanding. It's kind of box where you input the value and your graph gets updated according to that. So let's understand that with an example. This is a definition, but don't go with this, otherwise you will be confused. Now, first thing is, if a requirement is clear with everyone, what you want to see, top N values. When I say top 10, then that is fixed. I want this N value to be updated by the user. Okay. So what I'll do is, first I'll create a parameter. Click over here, create parameter. When you create a parameter, you will get this page. first you have to give the name of that parameter. So I'll type, you can give any name. So I'll type top n. N means any value. Now data type, what I am entering is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So what kind of data type is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the data type? It is an integer, right? String is like text. String means text. This category, customer ID, customer name, these are text. But I'm entering
Yes, sir.
one
Yes,
numbers, right? And numbers are integer. So now I'll
yes,
click
sir.
on list. So see there, you will get these three options. Okay, this is like kind of menu option. These are menu option that you can give to user. What way you want to show your parameter. So all value means if you select this, that means you are allowing user to select any number. Whatever number he want, he can select that, enter that number. If you give a list, then what you are saying that, let's say I type over here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. So when I'm giving this list, so I'm restricting user to select any number from this list. He cannot select any number, like whatever number he want. He has to select the number from this list only. Now let's say if you select this range, so you can give a range, minimum, maximum, and step size. So let's say if I type over here 1, or let's say I'll type 5, okay, and I'll say here 50, and step size I'll give 5. What is step size? Is the difference of size. So now a user can select, if you give this, then user will be able to select 5, 10, 15, 20 in the difference of 5 till 50. Any number he'll be able to select. So I'll show you one by one all, using all these three options. Now let's say I'll say first one is all, and I click on OK. So this is what first you have to write the name, select the data type, and these you can ignore. Display format and current value, any value it can take. So current value actually basic. Now you will see that when I'll show the parameter, it will have 5 default. So now you can also write, let's say 10 also over here, no problem. So now click on OK. Now you will see this parameter is created over here, right? Top 10, top n. Earlier you did not have this field, but once you have created a parameter, you will see this list over here. Now click on show parameter. Can you see over here? Now you can enter any number like this 5. It's not a filter. It's as I said, it's kind of blank box. Now you can type any number over here, right? But the problem over here is I'm entering the number, but this graph is not updating. And my requirement was whatever number you update over here, it should show me that value, that top values. So to use this, to activate this parameter, to make this work, you have to use the parameter in your filter or your calculation. So right now we will use this parameter in our filter. So let's go to this product ID, go to edit, click on top, and do you see this 20? Here is a drop down. You select this one, you can find your parameter name over here. Correct? Now read this. Now what it is saying, now how Tableau will execute. Tableau will first see what you want to view, top or bottom. So I said top. Okay. Let me rename it. I can use this top and fill parameter for top and bottom both. So instead of this, I'll name it as select and value, and I'll click on OK. Now it has nothing to do with top n or bottom n. It's just a number. Now I'll go to this edit. Now I'll go to top. Now what Tableau is first asking me, what do you want to see? So I said top. Now second question he is asking that on what basis, how many top values you want to see. So I'm saying over here, select, and I'm asking Tableau go to this parameter and check what number is updated over here. If anybody has updated 10, show me 10. If it is updated 20, show me 20 value. If it is to 30, whatever value is updated over here, written over here, that value I want to see. Understand? And the measure and the aggregation level. Is this understood, guys? Now, instead of giving a fixed number, instead of writing a number, what I have written is I've selected this parameter over here. And Tableau will now look into this parameter, and whatever number is updated, it will change according to that. So now let's check if it works or not. Now click on apply. Now let's okay, close this one. Click on OK. Now if you type over here 20, can you see it's changing? Now type 5, it will show 5, right? 12, right? 7. Any number you want, you're typing, and your dashboard is getting updated. So let's use the parameter, this title also. Instead of top n, what I'll do is I'll type over here. I'll select the parameter name over here. This is your parameter. It's written select n value, and let's give a space, make it bold, and click on OK. Now whatever this, see, top 7 sales. Now if I type over here 10, everything is dynamic, automated. I don't have to manually write anything. Now this is user. Now do you think is it difficult for user to type a number? No, right? Now he don't have to do anything, go to filter and edit and other things. No, right? Now I'll simply use this sheet in my dashboard. Which one? This what is the sheet name that I have created? So let's name it as top n. So now if I use this sheet, now if I share this dashboard to my user, okay, like this, so don't you think that it will become user can now enter this number over here? By reading this, he can see n value, right? So now if user has to only enter the number like this 15, and your graph is changing, whatever number you are updating over here, to enter this number, do I need to learn Tableau? So right now, is this clear how you can show top n and bottom n?